welcome to another episode of Making It Keto. And today we're going to be making some Mexican pizza. I'm not talking about that Taco Bell crap. We about to make the legit Mexican pizza. I have two separate versions for you guys, so stick around so I can show y'all how it's done. So we're going to start off by cooking our ground beef. Guys, I'm using a grass-fed beef, ground beef. You can use whatever beef you want. I try to use grass-fed as much as possible and when I can. So I'm not going to give you guys the breakdown on how to cook ground beef because I have faith in the Making It Keto community and I know you guys got this down pat. But I will be leaving all the exact amounts and ingredients as far as the spices that I use to get that flavor that you want with your Mexican pizza. So check that out in the description box. Alright, so let's move on to making a pizza sauce for our Mexican pizza. So guys, we're going to go ahead and add in some scraped tomato sauce. And then these were the spices I use for flavoring. I'll have everything linked in the description box below, guys. So check that for reference. Alright, let's go ahead and add that in. Once we got that added in, guys, we're going to go ahead and mix everything. Let's get everything well mixed. Once we got everything well mixed we're going to bring the sauce to a simmer. Once the sauce starts simmering, then your piece of sauce is done. You can set it to the side. Alright, let's move on to the tortilla portion of this recipe. So we're going to be using the Mission brand carb balanced tortillas. So guys, this is perfect because it's already made and you don't have to make your actual tortillas. And also, I know some people don't agree with some of the recipes in this, and I feel you. So I will say to that, if you have something, a low carb tortilla that you want to use, I would recommend you use your tortillas. But these have been great for me. They don't knock me out of ketosis or anything like that, nothing weird like that. But I know it differs from people to people, so just keep that in mind. If you think these aren't for you, don't use them. There are tons of product on the market now that are keto and low carb that you can use. This is just what I choose to use, and yeah, it works. Use what works for you guys. You don't have to use exactly what I'm using. That's my model. So the name of my channel is Making It Keto. I try to make everything keto. So if you have something that you want to use that you want to incorporate into your recipe and change it up a little bit, feel free to. If it works, it works. That's the only way we're going to know. So yeah, that's my take on it, guys. All right, so back to the recipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some avocado oil on the bottom of a large pan. We're going to fry these things. Make sure you got enough to actually fry the tortilla because you want it to be crispy. So yeah, let's go ahead and put our tortilla in. So guys, these things are going to try to bubble up. And when they do, I just took something sharp and just poke holes in it as it cooked. Yeah, so this is pretty simple. We're going to get both sides fried. And we're going to do an upper and a bottom level. So you're going to need two of these. So yeah, let's get these fried. And we're going to go ahead and get everything put together. And I'm going to show you what everything looks like in the end. Y'all, let's get the rest of the ingredients to finish off this recipe. So I'm shredding my cheese now. As you guys know, I hate the pre-shredded cheese, so I try to shred my cheese every chance I get. All right, so now here's the kicker. We're going to use refried beans in this recipe. You don't have to, but we are, in case some people want the original style. So this is the serving size for a half cup, but you're only going to need maybe a half a tablespoon, guys. So you should be able to get away with this without it like drastically messing up you in keto or knocking you out of keto. But if you don't want to use this, I have another one. All right, but before we get to the second one, let's build this one. All right, we're going to start by adding on our refried beans, and now we're going to go ahead and put our beef on. Put as much as you like, guys. And now next, we're going to get our cheese out. I'm going to go ahead and start placing the cheese, in the middle of the Mexican pizza. And you guys can use as much as you like. You can use mild or blended cheddar like I did. I use mild and cheddar, but it's completely up to you. So let's go ahead and put the top on. And then we're going to get our pizza sauce that we made earlier. We're going to just use maybe a tablespoon or two of it. Spread it around. Once we got all of that done and got it all nice and spread it even on there, we're going to go ahead and add in some more cheese, guys. And like I said, it's up to you how much you want to add. I'll say be generous though. And then here's some pico de gallo, guys. I just didn't feel like cutting up the tomatoes and onions, so I just bought a thing of pico de gallo. And that's the same as everything else. You can add as much as you want, depending on what you like. And we're gonna finish the top layer off with some cheese. Pretty much, guys, the second version is the same thing. I'm just going to use avocado instead of the refried beans. Alright guys, now once we had everything put together, we're going to throw it in the oven and just enough for the cheese to melt. And when it was done, this is what it looked like. Y'all know the motto here. We make it keto easy by making everything keto. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you like the recipe. Subscribe to the channel if you've been liking the content I've been putting it out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.